Hey violin people. So last week we worked on one new example and I just kind of let you know some of the things that you could practice if you are looking to keep on going with that violin. Hopefully you guys are picking them up and playing them every once in a while. So last week I told you guys could work on 16 and 17, especially 17. All those open bowing exercises are really awesome practice, and you should definitely try and hit that every once in a while, even if it's only like once a week. So for page 8 and 9, we've got 3 examples that we can play now. 2 we've played together, Morning Dance and Rolling Along on page 8. You can definitely still practice those pizzicato, plucking them. Seminole Chant we added last time. You should definitely still be playing that. And what we're going to add today is the one all the way at the bottom of page 9. It's called Lightly Row. And the only thing that's different about this one is that we're using that open A string as a note within this song. So probably the trickiest part is right at the beginning, because what you've got to do is you've got to kind of set up like you're going to play F sharp. Remember, that's the second piece of tape right there, okay? First piece of tape is E, second is F sharp, third one is G, okay? You've got to set up for F sharp, but you've also got to kind of curve your fingers like we've talked about so that A can still sound. If you put your fingers too flat, A is going to get kind of a thunking sound. All right, so this is what Lightly Row sounds like. I'm looking at it, and I don't see much that's going to give you guys trouble, except for maybe that first measure, okay? Okay, that's mostly what it sounds like. My pitch might be a little bit off because you guys might have noticed I'm playing a comically small violin. This is a half-size violin. Most of you guys probably have a 3/4 size. That means this is smaller than a violin that a 3rd grader typically gets. So I'm doing my best to kind of get my fingers in there and make the best sound. That's just what I have at home this week. All right, so the other thing you guys can be working on, if you look at page 18, you can try number 54 called Bowing G. And it's the same pattern that we've looked at so many times with the open bowing. It's going to ask us to go down, and freeze, up, down, and then down, 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 down to end it. The difference is that we're going to put our left-hand fingers down while we're bowing this time. When it says Bowing G, it's not looking for the open G string. That would actually be written way below the staff. The one we're looking at is, it's on the second line, and that means that we want the higher version of G, the one that comes right here, okay? 3rd finger there. So we're just combining 2 things that we can already do. We're putting 3 fingers down on the 3 pieces of tape, okay, on the D string. That gives us G. And then we're just going to hold them there while we bow that pattern that we just talked about. So it should sound kind of like this. Freeze. Okay, that's the idea. Give it a shot. Like I said, that's a brand new skill. So really just give it your best. And that's plenty to work on for a week. I'll have another video for you guys next week. Okay, take it easy.